Hey, what's up everybody? Danny here from blackbeltentrepreneur.com. And in this video today, I want to share with you how to get started with Upwork.com. Now, Upwork, for those of you who don't know, is a freelancing website that essentially you can post or search for jobs on this platform and find freelancers and virtual assistants that can help you move your business forward by completing tasks to free up your time. Okay, and that's very important. As a business owner, you want to be able to make sure that you're spending your time wisely, and that may be focusing on more sales initiatives. That may be focusing on networks and building relationships with other people in your market, in your niche. And so those things take time, and running your day-to-day business takes a lot of time as well. And so you need to make sure that you're not doing everything yourself. And now, one of the tough things can be is when you're first starting out, you may not have a huge budget, or you will want to learn how certain things work yourself. And so there's nothing wrong with that. And I highly encourage that you do learn how to get started with doing some of the day-to-day work, so that you understand how it works before you outsource it. However, there is a fine line between understanding how things work in your business and then abusing, I guess you want to call it, getting stuck in your business and doing everything all of the time. Okay, so at some point you want to make sure you delegate some of that work to free up your time. Now, without further ado, we're going to get started with Upwork. Now, Upwork is a great website to use. I use it for all of my freelancing, or I would say most of it. Fiverr is another one that's great. And I recommend you try a bunch of different ones out, but Upwork, definitely a great place to start. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can find a freelancer by searching, okay? Or you can find a freelancer by posting a job, okay? Now, posting a job, there's more criteria you have to put in there, and you may not know how to get started. So I highly recommend at first, and this is what we're going to cover in this video, is how to search for a job, okay? And in the next video, we will cover posting a job, okay? So this video is going to be searching. Now, we're going to use logo creation, logo design for our example, okay? So what I'm going to do is when I log in to my Upwork.com account, we're going to click on, now there's jobs, freelancers, okay? So these are the two items that you're going to want to look at. Now, when you click on freelancers, that's going to give you the ability to search for a freelancer. Okay, so you're going to say my freelancers if you have freelancers working with you already, but then you're going to have one here that says find freelancers. You can click on that link or the search box at the top of the header here. And there's lots of different categories you can click on here. It just happens to be one called logo design and branding. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, I'm going to click on that, and there we go. So now it's automatically going to pull up some profiles that you can review and look at and see their job success rates, where they're from in the world, how many hours they have under their belt, as well as their hourly rate. Okay, so very, very important is you want to make sure that this is falling within your budget. So you can go ahead and click on these individual ones, and you can even filter if you have different criteria. So let's say you want someone who's really strong with United States language. If you're doing content marketing, you're going to go ahead and maybe you're going to want someone in more of the countries that have English as a primary language. Okay, but that doesn't mean you can't find people in other areas. That's just one of the criteria to use an example. Since we're doing logo design, it doesn't really matter as much. And so I'm just going to go ahead and click on this first one here. Okay, and when you click on that, you go ahead and review their overview bio. They'll give some good information. But the most important thing here you're going to want to look at is especially with freelancers that are providing you like graphic design work or developmental work, some specialized work, you're going to want to look at their previous work history and feedback. Okay, that's very important. because if you're looking at someone who doesn't really have a high amount of stars or good comments, you're going to want to move away. Okay, so that's that should be a no-brainer. But sometimes people get very frustrated. Just go ahead and hire anybody, just get the job done because it's cheap, right? So you don't want to do that. The quality you get what you pay for, that little phrase, you get what you pay for, is usually 9 times out of 10 true. Okay, so go ahead and check out their profile, and feel free to invite them to a job, or go ahead and hire now. You want to invite to a job if you have a job already posted. But this is really great to look and see who is available. So if I click on invite to job, I can automatically create a job from searching the marketplace and finding individual people, freelancers who could become part of my team, right? So searching for them is a very good way to get started if you're just getting started. This way you can browse through the profiles and see what kind of the average prices are around the world, and you can go ahead and invite them directly from their profile. Okay, so that's a very, very quick way to get started. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to post a job and go ahead and post that, so that this way freelancers are finding you rather than you finding them. That's a very, very important distinction, because you can spend a lot of time actually searching for freelancers manually instead of posting a job, which would have them contact you and find your posting. So I hope that helps. Go ahead and check out Upwork.com, and I'll see you in video number 2, where we're going to head and post our first job.